In yesterday's video, I've talked about and showed a video of me training with rocks, and I was kind of bear hugging a rock, and I also talked a bit about putting rocks in a backpack and walking with it. Yesterday I did that for 900 meters, just a small trip around my neighborhood, and yeah, it was heavy, but it was all right. I've done a lot of hiking, so I'm pretty used to the weight on my back. Um, but now I decided to take it for a real test, and oh, it was a test. So the backpack weighs 30 kilograms with rocks, which is heavy, not something absurdly heavy. I know the military usually, I think here in Sweden they do 30 kilograms. But anyway, I had 30 kilograms on my back, and I walked for 6.3 kilometers, and it was complete misery, and I loved it at the same time. I might sound like a complete lunatic, but yeah, for the first, I think that this is really beneficial for me in terms of becoming a firefighter, because while smoke diving we have these air packs on our back. They weigh roughly 18 kilograms. So if I can get used to 30 kilograms, then 18 kilograms is nothing. It's like walking with air on your back, which you literally do. But for the second reason why I found this to be an amazing exercise is that the mental stuff. Sure, I listened to podcasts during this, so I didn't have to suffer through all of the mental hurdles, because I could distract myself. But you still had to feel that pain all the way through. Having a heavy backpack on you, it's painful after 5 minutes. Your traps are hurting, your back is hurting, it's digging into your lower glutes, or upper glutes I mean, and everything sucks. I even felt my hands numbing out because the straps were so tight on my back, because all of the weight were pulling it down, that my hand started to numb out. Not a lot, but I noticed some tingling in it, so I had to readjust often. And the trap pump is absolutely insane. They are completely smoked after this. And that's just talking about the back. You still need to walk, so all of your leg muscles start to kick in. And yeah, walking normally is easy, but if you have 30 kilograms on you, everything becomes so heavy. So your legs is on fire, especially my hamstrings. They took a beating, which is great for another reason that I talked about yesterday, is that it's hard to hit hamstrings while doing calisthenics. That I'm mostly training through body weight outside, because I really like in the sun, and I don't have to spend $30 on the gym membership. So yeah, and so basically it's good for firefighting. It's also good for work capacity, which I haven't talked about in this video, but amazing for work capacity. You train your mental, because this sucks, complete misery. Everything is painful, and you also hit some muscles that you don't hit normally for calisthenics. So it's 4 great reasons to do this, and I'm definitely going to do this again. So maybe take a few days. I would still like to hit a Murph soon. I haven't done a Murph in like 2 weeks or something, because I would like to be free of work while doing the Murph, but I also need to feel fine. I could have done a Murph today easily, but I was so excited to do this rocking stuff that I did that instead, and I'm not going to do a Murph on top of this, especially since I'm also going to meet up with a friend and do some boxing. So yeah, this is a rough day for me training wise. 1 hour and 20 minutes of rocking, and then probably 1 hour of boxing. The boxing isn't as intense, only the sparring at the end is intense, but we usually just do 2 rounds of 2 minutes. So yeah, I think I'll be fine. But God, I'm so looking forward after it to have my big meal, and just eating so much food. I'm probably gonna eat somewhere around 4,000 calories in one meal. But yeah, rucking is awful. It's completely sucks. It's misery. I hate it, but I love it. Great exercise, and the best part is after, because I'm so thankful for everything now, because I don't have to feel constant pain. It just it's just so nice to sit down here and not be in pain, and I think that's important too. That's another reason for the mental stuff, mental health. That I can't complain about that anything now. Yeah, sure, I need to do the dishes and vacuum clean the apartment, but who cares? I'm not in pain, and I think that's also an important factor, and that's one reason why I like training so much, is that it's recalibrates basically your pain tolerance, or what's causing problems in your life. Because having to clean the apartment isn't anything compared to rucking, and rucking is a complete joke to what people did in the past. During my this rucking exercise, I listened to some podcasts, as I said, and I listened to Ivan the Rich, the squat everyday guy that I talked about before, and he talked about how overtraining is a complete joke nowadays, because people in the past used to work 18-hour shifts in steel factories, and I agree with him. This session was rough for me, and I think it was complete misery, even though I enjoyed it, or at least enjoying it now. But it's a complete joke compared to what people did in the past. I know my father, when he was my age, he was how do you say it in English? He was basically helping some farmers, and he needed to do a lot of physical worked with animals, with cows, with the bulls, and he constantly worked throughout the day. And I'm sitting here complaining about walking 1.5 hours with some weight on my back, and my father probably had it pretty good. If you go back more generations, yeah, then you're at the 18 hours in the steel factory, and yeah, I can't imagine what that would have been like. Probably 6 days a week, 18-hour shifts, working your ass off, and then probably more work when you come home. So yeah, we don't have anything to complain about. So yeah, go out, do some hard stuff, suffer a bit, and then enjoy not suffering. Need to recalibrate. Yeah. So I kind of got off a tangent here. Started off more training related, and then got a bit philosophical. But yeah, basically I'm just rehearsing what Ivan said, because I really agree with him. I can link the video down below. So yeah. Anyways, have a great time. Bye.